It's the Preston and Jordan show. Who knows where it's gonna go? So come along for the journey. Stay a little while. And don't forget, shirts and pants are optional. Yeah, yeah. We're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone else around the world, like Preston in space. This is JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens, Preston Kane. How you doing?
Well, I'm orbiting, and I'll tell you. And you left out some people, and we can't do that in this day and age. Hello to everybody, dogs, cats, stalkers, and anybody else who votes, because you matter. All right, apparently you do. I didn't think you did. You do. So here's the thing: we are bringing this thing to you for the first time, and it's probably for a long time. All right, my boy Jory. Okay, they call him White Chocolate. They call him Mr. Perfect. They call him AKA, been on child support for 24 years. I don't know how we do that, but that's my boy, all right? And I'm your co-host, Preston Kane, AKA 2 Chainz, AKA 2 Chain Insane, AKA I don't got nothing else because I use it all on Jordan. How y'all doing?
I did have a girl in ninth grade call me White Chocolate, and I miss her.
Yeah, I heard she was allergic to chocolate.
I can't deny nor undeny that. Is that a word? Undeny?
I don't know. I dropped out of 3rd grade.
That's not true. You made it at least till 4th. Well, what are you drinking, and why is your shirt inside out?
I live a crazy life, and I won't tell you what I'm drinking. It's apple juice.
All right, my man. Sunset, you want to start off with the topics, man? You got anything else?
Yes, I do. We got a crazy show for you guys. We're just gonna get right into it. Because, I don't like to play around. I quit school because of recess. All right? I got a PlayStation and I ain't never even cut on. I don't play. That's what I'm saying. I don't play. All right?
Why would you buy the PlayStation?
That's what people do. All right. This is what we're talking about. The vaccines. Huh? COVID going crazy. Everybody got it. I heard Jordan dog cough earlier, so I left. That's why we zooming. We was going to do it together, but his dog kind of sneezed a little bit. It kind of got in my mouth a little bit. So, I left. I totally left.
Got it.
Now, hopefully, shut up. But that's the thing. We're going to talk about the vaccines. Are you going to get it? Are you not? And if you are, why? If you're not, why? What's your thing on it, Jordy?
All right, man. So, obviously, everyone comes to the J&P show or the P&J show. I don't know why your name comes first, even though alphabetically.
I got a lawyer. He made sure.
Yeah, I know you got that higher bill. So I don't know, man. Correct me if I'm wrong. Why wouldn't you? I mean, isn't it just the safer bet, or is it the idea that maybe it will make you sick? But aren't we also just fighting the fact that we're gonna get sick anyway? So I say, yeah, man. As soon as I can, shoot me in the arm. Let's go, because I want to see people like you again in the real world. I want to do more shows. I want to just, if we can get back to normal, I want to go to a damn movie theater. My Regal closed down. I haven't seen, a movie theater since September. Come on, man. Why not?
If you can tell, and all the people at home, I'm looking at him suspicious, like one of them cartoon characters that don't trust the other person.
Why?
Because I'm listening to everybody. I was right with you. I was 100% with you. All right? But I'm listening to other people, and I'm seeing things online. I seen something, and this is not a fib. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but maybe not. I seen something where as soon as they shot him in the arm, he turned into stone, just like Medusa looked at him. I'm telling you right now. I seen something. Soon as they shot him in the arm, all right, he turned into Shrek.
Yeah, Preston, I'm pretty sure you were just watching Fantastic Four and the Thing when he went to space. Pretty sure.
I don't know about the channel, but it did come on Fox News, so it probably wasn't true.
Oh, man. They had some fun anchors back in the day. So are you being legit, though? Are you saying you are a little skeptical?
Listen, I'm gonna take it, but I'm a little skeptical. I'm gonna let one of my homies take it that owe me a couple dollars. He owed me like $30, and I'm gonna let him take it first. And if he don't die, or just start
I mean,
tweaking.
not to scare you though. That means nothing about your body. Like, let's say he's completely fine. That don't mean you ain't gonna be sick though from it. So just saying, the logic doesn't totally.
All right, times. Wait a minute. One thing, I'm getting what you're putting down, and two, I like that you talk to me a little black, a little bit. You change your tone, and I understood it. I understood it a lot more. It works. It works.
I didn't notice.
No, but you're right though. We have totally different MBAs inside our body. No,
it's the same thing for like, I mean, any kind of procedure, any kind of like anesthesia. Like everyone, it hits everyone differently. It's the same thing with cocaine. So how some people die the third time doing it, and then some people do their whole lives and are still ticking away. Like it hits everyone differently.
How you know?
I read a lot of books and I see a lot of movies.
Yeah,
do you really think I'm doing the cocaine? You think I would have lived this long?
Yeah. All right, but the thing is, you hear stuff online. It's false information everywhere.
I was just saying right there, your sentence alone, you hear stuff online. I should just stop you there and go.
No. Listen, I am not speaking for myself here. I am speaking for the people, the non-vacciners. All right, the guys who are, I don't need a mask, and I went to the VA and I'm a veteran. Those type of guys. Well, they don't need a mask. They're not even wearing one when they go in the store, and they look at you stupid for wearing them. I'm speaking for those guys because they might be our fans too. All right, and.
Now, I will say this. Here's another question for you. Kind of speaking along those lines, how do you feel about people like, I don't think they should. It's hard for me to say. So there's also talks of making it mandatory. I do believe, though, it's your opinion. If you truly believe, hey, I don't want this in my body, you can't force me to take a shot. I believe, all right, that's also your right. So, how do you feel about that? Like, do you feel it should be mandatory? You're skeptical to begin with, but like, it's everyone's rights, but just they can't tell the other party how to feel.
Yeah, well, listen, I'll tell you right now. Listen, I'm not the you want to take my gun, come to my house and try it, or I'm not none of that. But look, you're not gonna make it mandatory. All right, just get that out of your head. Get that. Look, guys aren't even paying child support. Guys aren't even following the law as is. So you're not gonna. Don't tell me, oh, it's mandatory. Like what? How are you gonna control close to 7? I mean, well, I don't know how many people are I know how many people in the world, but I don't know how many people are in the U.S. But it's millions and millions and millions. You're not gonna get all of them. You just seen what happened to the White House. That was a couple rednecks souped up on Mountain Dew and just had the day off. They had the day off and stormed the White House. Exactly. And that's my point. Them same people was trying the Democrats for years. Oh, you're protesting. You must not be at work. You ain't nothing if you protest. Get over it. And then they stormed the White House like it was the remake of White House Down.
If you had shown me that in a movie or a TV show 2 months prior, I would have been like, that's kind of far-fetched. But it happened in real life, people. I do want to also say his views on Mountain Dew do not express the views of the show. So please, Mountain Dew, keep sponsoring us.
Yeah. Like that'll happen. But here's the thing. Like, so that's my point. And those same guys are the vaccine no crowd. So listen, you sit here and tell me you couldn't even stop them from coming in the White House, and old dude was on Nancy Pelosi office just like I thought he was posing for a rap album. I was gonna buy it. I was like, who you got featured on that? Like he was looking cold. I'm a Democrat, but I was like, that's cold. That's cold right there. Like I gotta tell the truth. Cool is cool. So it was just crazy. So I don't see you getting that man to get out the White House or get a vaccine or stop dating his cousin. Like you're not gonna do none 3 of those things, and that's what I'm telling you.
But how do you really feel is what I'm trying to say.
I left a little bit out.
Well, speaking of passion from you, my man, I know you're a very passionate man on many subjects. Is there anything else grinding your gears, or maybe what else POs Preston this week?
I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're going to call this segment What Pisses Preston Off. All right?
Oh, he's finishing the drink. It's getting real. Oh, now he is finishing the drink. Oh, a little more of that apple juice.
Racism. No. I know you're like, oh, the black guy talk. No, not what you think. The other type of racism. Well, you think I'm good at stuff just because I'm black. Other day, I'm just out there, you know. I got a confession to make. I like to feed squirrels. I'm a squirrel feeder. All right. They're not looked after properly. And a lot of people know they're cats or dog persons, but the squirrels are left out. All right. I say that to say this. I'm just out there by the court, you know, feeding the squirrels, you know, doing my thing, throwing the nuts. You know, I like to do like I'm doing dice back in the days, you know, back in my black days when I was really black, when I didn't care about if my yard was cut or something like that. You know what I mean? Now I'm whatever. That's a whole nother story. But the thing is this, I'm by the court. That might have been my hand right there, except for the whiteness and the tats. The God, that looked like it hurt. But here's the thing. I'm feeding the squirrels. And then all I hear is, no, I got him. No, I got him. I hear fighting. I hear fighting. So I turn around and I look, and it's a group of 9 Caucasian males on the court that has never seen me before, fighting over my body, over my property, over me, thinking I want to play basketball. And they think I'm good because I'm black.
Now, question though, just an honest question: are you good at basketball?
No, and they found that out, and they kicked me right off the court. But that's the thing. And they didn't say anything racist to me when they left. They was like, oh, I can't believe you're this bad. Like one dude gave me a card. It was like a basketball shop or something. I'm supposed to go there and work on my jumper, whatever that means. But here's the thing. If they wouldn't have been the good racists, that would have never happened. All right. And it's a couple other things that really grinds my gears. All right. And you know, I ain't gonna say the person's name. I'm not gonna say the person's name. He's a wrestler. You guys might know him. His real name is Steve. All right. Well, you guys might not know that. His wrestling name rhymes with Borcher. All right. Here's the thing. I'm riding with him. He's a big guy, about 6'4". He breathes fire and stuff. You know,
literally, he breathes fire on the way to the ring.
Yeah. He maybe weighs about 350 on a good day. All right, walks around with that. So we're riding down the street. You know, coming from a show. We're in a bit of a shaky neighborhood. I locked my doors. He didn't. I don't know what the hell he's thinking, but I locked my doors. I know. Okay. So the thing is, we're walking. I mean, we're riding. We come to the stoplight. We're at the stoplight. A bum just boom slaps the car. He slaps the hood of the car out of nowhere from walking across the street while we're at the stoplight, and then immediately Steve looks right at me like, hey, you know what to do with this. You know what to do with the black on black violence, right? I'm like, listen, and this is a message for anybody. We scared the same way you scared. There's no way to deal with that. All right? You think I want to go touch a crackhead? I avoid the whole store when the crackhead's at they're asking for money. They look me right in my eyes and I feel like they know my soul and they know everything I did, like that one movie. Like the thing is, we're afraid of the same thing y'all afraid of, all right? That's what pisses Preston off.
Now, I will say, the first one, I like to think a lot of people are getting better at. And the second one, I wouldn't even think of that. If I was in the car with you, I would have just been like, oh, let's hold each other's hands and get out of this together. So, you know,
But we do that. But here's
that's
the
for
thing,
sure's fault.
me and you do that anyways. Like, they know about the Notebook that time we stayed the night. Remember?
Hey, man.
Besties.
How could I forget?
Yeah.
So, but I'd like to think that the first part we're getting better, and that happens with everyone, man.
No, I know. Here's the thing.
You assume I have good credit. I know you do. You talked about it.
I liked it. I liked it a little bit. You know, and you know, it works when the white girls, you know, go that way. You know, we like it. We like it. It's bullshit. We like it.
Well, what a 360, by the way. I just want to point out how this started off with what pisses off Preston, and ended with you going, I kind of like it.
I like to be mad.
I think you're out. I think you have to get yourself another shot of apple juice.
Well, I mean, here's something. Here's a segment I like, though. Don't worry about my apple juice. That's what makes me happy. Tell me what makes you happy. This next segment is called, and it's one of my favorites because you don't hear much from the big guy about his personal life. You know, he just goes in his little cabin. You hear his PlayStation log on, and he closes the door, and he doesn't talk to you till the next morning. It's called What Makes Jordan Owen Smile?
Well, first of all, I'm an Xbox guy, so let's get that out of the way.
Yeah, I could tell you never had a girlfriend. But everybody knows that.
I have had at least 2.5. How does the half make sense? But yeah, you'll figure it out.
It was a doll.
What?
It was a doll.
Oh well, hey, we don't talk about Sandra. You know, let's talk about this, man. I had a really sweet moment at Chick-fil-A recently. By the way,
shocker.
What? Hey! What is that? Is that a chicken joke, fat joke? What was that a shocker for?
No, it's that everybody likes chicken. Everybody loves it, but you know, we get the flack for it. But go ahead.
Absolutely. That's why that joke's never made sense. I was like, I love chicken. Everyone loves chicken.
Oh no, trust me. I've seen the lines at Boston Market and Chick-fil-A. You people love it too. You love it too.
The Chick-fil-A line is insane here in Naples. It goes to the other parking lot. But I gotta say, I've spent less time in that line than I have in like a McDonald's line of 3 people. They get that stuff moving. The quality is always good. But this is not about Chick-fil-A to an extent. Sorry, I went off on a tangent about how much I love Chick-fil-A. I'm just saying, consistency, they are number one in the fast food market. What I was saying is, as I pulled up to get my chicken sandwich, no pickle. Although sometimes I'll leave the pickle. I'll eat the pickle separately. Again, besides the point.
Like a real man.
Root beer. I like that they have root beer. Not everyone has root beer. It's a good, different option. Went to pay. They said, no need. The guy in front of you got it. Did the pay it forward, Preston. The pay it forward. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yes, sir.
Like on the movie with the little white kids?
Yes, Haley Joel Osment.
Oh,
he
my
gets
God.
stabbed and dies in the end. I cry every time.
I mean, I'm in my eyes right now.
That's what I'm saying, and you know, it's a nice little thing that you can keep going. Do it yourself one day. You'll feel so good. Go to McDonald's. Hey, how much is the guy behind me? If it's less than $10, do it. You'll feel so good. And you know, I kept the train going. I don't know if the train ended with me, or if it ended with the person after me, or if it kept going for the next hour. You never know. But it's a beautiful moment, man. Just to go inside with that, one of the best moments in retail, because I work a lot of retail and customer service. I've seen some dreadful things. I've seen racism. I've seen people tell me to shove it up my ass over Christmas lights that weren't on sale. So crazy things. The most beautiful moment was someone randomly came, and I worked at Toys R Us for a Black Friday, Thanksgiving for like a month. Somebody came just a random morning one day. Some rich dude anonymously just paid off a bunch of layaways. And like literally, I saw like 3 to 5 different moms cry because they would come and we'd be like, "Oh, hey, some anonymous dude paid for your stuff," and like it was the most beautiful thing, man. So just if you have the option, whether you have the money and you do something crazy like pay off layaways, or if it's even as simple as buying somebody the McNuggets behind you, spicy McNuggets coming back to McDonald's, by the way, do it. You'll feel so much better.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I wish you would have told me your story before I said my stupid shit. I mean, well, I mean, I'm peanut butter and jelly too. I'm peanut butter and jealous. Like I listen. I can in the places I've lived. Do you know what happened if you pay somebody shit behind you?
No.
That lady's gonna be like, "Oh, cool," and just walk out and snap her fingers and oh my god! I seen that movie and I wanted to do it so bad, but I've never had the opportunity.
You do every time we go to a fast food, or if just I don't know. I'm trying to think of other options you have.
You're absolutely right. Let me rephrase that.
Quick option.
Let me rephrase that. I've had the opportunity. I've always just been drinking apple juice, and I never think about it.
No, it's me too, man. Like, I do love that movie. I love the message of that movie. It's a little schmaltzy, and it's been kind of overlooked over years. But I loved it from the get go because I just like, all right, I like anything that has just an earnest plot to it, to a degree. Little I See Dead People kids. Who played his really shitty stepdad?
Listen, I'm Flo. I want to pay it forward right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pay. Here, you guys. You guys take that. You guys take that. Oh man, I am jealous. And side note, from one of the producers of the show, he's really handsome. His name is Prestin. I'm gonna need you to text me your subject matter next week. I'm gonna need you to text me your subject matter next week. You blew me out the water, baby. You blew me out the water. Oh, Dusty Rhodes. You blew me. Oh, you blew me out the water. Oh God. I mean, anybody that's been watching this under the comment section, whether it be YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, whatever we're on, I don't know. I don't handle that. Leave me a story. Leave Jordan a story about when you paid it forward or when somebody else paid it forward for you. And to be honest, don't be too long with it. Not that we don't want to hear it, but I'm going to get jealous about it because I never think of that.
I got a very sweet one, I think, for next week too. So I have to blow you out of water then too. I've got a nice one next week.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm already texting the dude put like a Snickers bars in your gas tank or something. Like, you know what I mean?
That's not good.
No, I mean, I'm no mechanic, but you might want to have somebody go see it a little bit. Here's the thing: you're not gonna upstage me, all right? I mean, no. And that's how people are. That's how people are. When before you hit record, they're your friend. He's like, I don't know what to do. And then the moment all right, guys. Speaking of,
no, I almost just went with my original thought was just gonna be like, the thing that makes me smile is Chick-fil-A because they make really good chicken. Like I just went with the other thing because it seemed better.
Yeah.
Like sooner or later, I will run out of things. I'm just this week's special is Papa John's has a coupon that's worked for the last 3 years. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
25 off if you're ever ordering in Papa John's online. 25 off. It's worked for the last 3 years. I've never paid full price for pizza.
Okay. All right. Well, here's the thing. Remember, I was going to need your PayPal information after this. Never mind. Now speaking of people,
I'll pick up one of those hundreds you just shot.
Speaking of betrayal, from a movie, like a stabbing in the back of sorts, a best friend turning on another best friend in front of people for no reason. Like in a movie, that's a perfect segue for our next subject. Netflix bangers. And that's what we calling this. And I didn't tell him that, guys. So see, I'm a little sneaky too. I with the segments and with the stuff. I'm sneaky too. I'm like a little sneaky snake, just slithering around in sneakness. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. This thing is called Netflix bangers. Where we look up, we're gonna do this on our own time, because that's what we do. We're gonna watch bangers from Netflix and rate them for y'all, because that's what we do. I'm Siskel, he Ebert.
Yes, I'll take it. I was always an Ebert guy, so I have some of his books.
I've never seen neither one of them, and I don't really know them personally.
They're both dead.
They know that. God rest the dead. R.I.P. to my boy.
Yeah. Boys, but Ebert and Roper, Ebert's still around. No, I'm sorry, Roper's still around.
Sorry.
He replaced Siskel. I
That's
love the
a-
show. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
What movie do we have this week? Jory George!
Oh, that's what I was going to say. My only problem with calling it Netflix bangers is we're not starting off with much of a banger here, Preston, because we said we're going to review Outside the Wire. This is the new Anthony Mackie movie that just came out on Netflix. So it's a brand new one. It just dropped.
I disagree with you. That's a banger, Hank. And your name ain't Hank.
So as you just saw too, it's from the studio Netflix that brought you Extraction and Old Guard, which are also not like the best, but I thought those two were better than this.
Stop. I'm gonna do an executive move right now. We was gonna talk about that. What's that movie just called? The Outside the Wire.
Yeah.
We're moving into Old Guard right now, cause okay. I know you were hate on Old Guard.
No, I liked it. What I was saying before you.
No times. You soft porn hated on Old Guard.
I'm just saying those movies aren't 5 stars either. This movie's even worse. Is all I was saying. The Wire was like a 2.5-star movie.
All right, I'm gonna have to cut you off. I don't even want to hear about the Wire, the Smire, the barbed wire match with Mick Foley. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, Old Guard is a banger, and I'm telling you right now, people are rioting in the streets because you just said what you said. All right, my peeps are probably trying to get your address right now. If my phone get hacked and they know about your whereabouts, that ain't on me. This is just look at this. Oh, you got the white girl coming out with the dirt. Oh, she almost got me with that. Okay, she hard. We ain't never seen her in no movie like that. She is hard, bro. I'm not even gonna call her name in this movie. We just gonna call her 3-Day-Old Concrete, cause she's hard.
Yeah, it's a fine movie. I do recommend it if you're bored on a Saturday or any day. I don't know why I went specifically for Saturday. It's fine. It's better than Outside the Wire, but it's I don't know. Okay, so what's our scale? Do you want to go out of 10, A through F, 1 through 5? What's the scale? What's the rating scale we're gonna go with?
Let's do the 5 for 5 stars. And if we, I mean, look, you know, I call we're Siskel and Liebert. We gotta be firm. We can't just give them hyperbole. You know, so from 1 to 5, I'd say a 7. This movie was a banger. The white girl wore the tight stuff all movie, and then you look.
Oh yeah, Charlize Theron is yes.
Let me finish. Yeah, now you're getting me. And then she couldn't die until she wanted to, or they was immortal, or look, bro, it was hot. She came out of dirt and just killed the people. The beginning of the movie it start off with action. Everybody get dropped and then they get back up. I'm like, yo,
it's got an interesting premise. I don't know if they totally fulfilled it to the extent they could have gone though. Like it's an interesting premise. They don't do a hell of a lot with other than okay, they come. Who are you looking at? Is someone else even there? Or are you just
no? I'm asking God, what's wrong with you?
Well, let's calm down with that. So you give it a 7 out of 5. So we're already off the charts on this first episode with your movie reviews. I'll tell you what, I'll bump up my score just because you're getting me so excited. Out of 5, 3 stars. 3 stars. It's a good score, man.
It's a slap in the face. That's a slap in the face to the directors. That's a slap in the face to the woman I'm calling her new nickname, my white savior, Charlize Theron. I mean,
I thought that was me.
Listen, she reminded me of my baby mama. She just would never die. She just kept coming at them. She just kept coming at the men.
Well, wait, why do you like it then? That sounds like you shouldn't like it.
No, I mean I like crazy. I like them a little spicy.
That is true.
Like if you let me just walk all over you, I'm bored. You gotta grab me by my neck a little bit until I start twitching in my left eye, so I know you love me. I'm damaged.
That is true.
But that's the thing.
We've all dated that girl.
it was a great movie premise. It kind of has a Marvel feel to it, but you ain't
It
spend.
had more of a DC feel, if you want to be honest.
All right, well, I'm black, so it's the same thing. Star Trek,
Oh,
Star Trek, Star Wars,
wait,
Super.
Star Wars. Now you're not even in DC or Marvel.
I know, but I'm saying, you know how people get mad when you say when you mix them up.
Oh yeah.
Do me later. My point is this: it had like a DC Marvel feel to it, and then you saved a couple dollars because you didn't hire a whole bunch of actors that are like 55 and stuff like that. Like it was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was refreshing. You didn't see the same guys in the same movies. You know, like because the Marvel they'll
Well,
give you
that's a weird thing to hold your hat on.
what?
The fact that it wasn't a Marvel movie, so we haven't seen these characters before.
Well,
So
yeah, but she was different, and it was a different director. See, listen, I'm a film buff. I'm a film buff.
what?
Okay, yeah. So like,
You're telling me you're a film buff.
yeah, you know what I mean. So I see from the writing and from the delivery, from the way the director, you know, it's little stuff that I see that the common person might not see. You know, like yourself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you guys might want to. I mean, look, you might recognize me from that one Kellogg's commercial, and I did do a Jared Scott Ford commercial that is in rotation. And it's on YouTube right now. Shout out to me for good stuff. But the thing is, I'm an actor. I'm an actor. Okay, you can't even say it regularly. You got to put your hand up. I'm an actor. I'm an actor. So I know what it takes to make these type of movies, these type of films. That's what we call it in the industry, films. Okay. and you know, this was an A plus plus. Listen, if this movie was a plate, it's like grandma made it. And who grandma food nasty? That part.
Are you still there?
You're damn right. Are you trying to look up the commercial?
Oh no, I was just looking this up. I mean, it kind of proves both of our points to a degree. The
That it's
tomato
a
meter,
banger?
80% say that it's recommended. So 20% people said don't watch it. 30% of the audience said don't watch it.
Yeah, so low numbers, and guess what? Internet people like yourself, Jordan, when you guys get on the Twitter fingers and get behind the keyboards, you tend to be a little negative for no reason. It's like nobody hugged you when you're
Robbie Collin of Kermode and Mayo's film review said the action scenes are well choreographed, but there's no sense of spectacle and none of the takeaway you'd expect from a film like this.
Yeah, well, guess what, buddy? Get out your mom's basement and take out the trash.
Daniel Barnes says, starring a half-asleep Charlize Theron, The Old Guard is another of Netflix's misguided attempts to launch a blockbuster franchise.
And see, this is what I'm talking about, the hate in people. These were some of the people that was rioting right here. Here they go. Before they rioted, they wrote this, and they seized the White House.
Hey, look at that. It all ties in.
That's what I'm saying. It's like the movie Traffic or Crash. Everybody knows everybody. It's all the same.
Crash, underrated or overrated?
Underrated.
Really? We'll see. Technically, it won the Oscar, so I'd say it's both, depending on who you ask.
Should have won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, man, I do look forward to these next few weeks just for the movie review alone, because I feel like, just like the best Siskel and Ebert moments, we might have to have some clashes here.
I'm gonna stab
and
you.
In the end, we both recommend the movie. To wrap it up, we both do recommend it. Preston just really recommends it.
Now listen. I don't want to go too hard, but if you have the choice of going to get your kids from like school or something, and then it's like the movie's on, even though it's on demand, watch the movie. You need to stop babying these kids. You need to stop babying them. You always ask them, do they know their address? Well, here's a chance to find out.
All right, Preston, I feel that we might be coming towards the end of this week. Any final any final musings or things you'd like to bring to the audience here? You've already told everyone to go see Old Guard and ignore their kids. You've talked about all sorts of things. What else would you like to say before we wrap up this week?
Well, I just want to give a shout out to. I'm probably going to do this at the end of everyone. I just want Moore's Entertainment, Real Pro, House of Lucha Wrestling, Amp, and Lashes by Carly. And I just want to say this, and this we're going to end it on this. Jordan loves you. I love you. And remember this. Get your podcasting from us. Because if you don't, why then we'll both lose money.
Amen. Good night.